So, see how beautiful and fabulous my hair looks? This isn't how it normally looks when I do it, but today I learned how. Nina here taught me how to blow out my own big, giant, massive hair. And quickly, because I've got one of these.
So we have Teresa's hair that's been mildly pre-dried. I like to put my product on after I've done the pre-drying because that way the hair can absorb it a lot more versus just sit on top of the water. So I'm choosing a foam for her. The foam will help offer volume at the root. Emulsify it in your hands. And I like to just use my fingers to kind of separate through, and then my second hand will come in to get it massaged in on the root. So when I do it at home, or if I'm working on a client, my nozzle and my dryer always are kind of parallel to my brush. This just helps so that you're not going against the cuticle, which will cause frizz, and this will help you kind of also keep in mind to have the air streamlining and using the air to massage the cuticle downward so that the smoothing happens. This section is about 2 inches by 2 inches, let's just say. Your brush selection should also match that size. I like to also keep in mind that you want to try and dry as much as you can per section, root, mid-shaft, and then the end. The reason for this is that you don't over dry the ends because they are going to be the most porous, and so they're going to dry the fastest. So that means that you don't want to over dry them. So focusing first on the beginning, the middle, and then you can go through and smooth out your ends, even at the end in a bigger section. I'll dry it with air.
Okay.
So now I'm going to switch brush sizes as I move into your part. So in this area, and this is kind of across the board, a lot of people struggle on their the area where their hair parts. There could be a cowlick, there could be baby hairs, there's all sorts of stuff that happens in that area.
Yes.
The baby hairs are really someone's worst nightmare technically as far as the finished product. I'm going to air on real quick and just kind of show you how we're going to massage the part and kind of, get my the hairs that I want to start to manipulate one direction out. I like to use a smaller brush in the front sections. That way I can give it a little bit of a bevel, a little bit of a wave so it's not too straight. So my bangs usually have a smaller brush, but everything else I attack with the bigger barrel. Focus on volume and smoothness versus too much shape and texture, because your hair will definitely naturally kind of take its shape throughout your 3 days worth of having this below dry. It's so much easier just to have somebody else do it. So if you can, start your week off with a solid blowout. If you can't, good luck.